All right, man. Detroit Lions bring back cornerback Emmanuel Mosley. He played for like a half a down and blew out his ACL again. They signed him from the 49ers last offseason. They signed him from the 49ers last offseason. Came around training camp. They was mum about him not being at training camp, and then they said he had like a little minor setback. Then he made his debut. Was it versus the Panthers or something like that? He was out there for like a half a second and blew his ACL out again. So I don't really understand them bringing him back. 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna be ready for the beginning of the season. He probably gonna blow his leg out again. So that makes no sense. When the cornerbacks start having them lower body injuries, either it's time to retire or it's time to switch him to safety. Y'all remember when Barry Sanders turned Rod Woodson into a safety? Go look at Barry Sanders turn Rod Woodson to a safety on YouTube. So, like I said before, Brad Holmes is attracted to injury-prone players. You can track back every offseason, he got a couple of them. From Anna Zorki, was at his first draft, to Josh Pascal. And there's some other guys within there he picked up free agency-wise. I didn't know Gardner Johnson had an injury-prone history like that. Probably why he can't get a long-term deal. But we don't know who coming back at corner. We know Cam Sutton probably coming back. Vitor probably coming back. But if they count on just bringing in L'Jarius Sneed and rolling with Mosley and Sutton as their corners, I got a huge problem with that. Even with bringing Vitor back, they need to bring in 2 corners. They need to bring in at least somebody young that could develop. I'm fine with that. I'm fine if they say, we go Mosley, Sneed, or whoever, Lattimore, Sutton, and then, you want to bring Vitor and then draft somebody fairly high or really good. Yeah, they need to do that. I don't understand what's this infatuation with drafting guys with pre-existing injuries. This dude literally played a half a second, blew his leg out. Now, if this is just some common courtesy just to give him some bread so, he get on his feet and he can rehab here, then cool. I don't expect to see him play a prominent role as a corner next year. He never got over the mental hump. Of recovering from one ACL injury. So this just got to be a common courtesy where they just want to pay him, let him continue to rehab in Detroit, and just keep him on the roster and give him a little bit of change. That's what that got to be. You can't be counting on him to be a significant contributor next year. You're not counting on that at all. Not in the playoffs, not in the pre-games, not in the preseason, not at the Super Bowl halftime show, holding the pom-poms, not giving guys the Gatorade or nothing like that. Not this lady doing 10 miles an hour on the freeway. Yes, you are. But yeah, it got to be a common courtesy, man. And then that Kool-Aid McKisson guy, whatever his name is from Alabama, I think he got a fracture on his foot. Don't quote me on that. He got a fracture. Watch Brad Holmes suck him right on up. Pawns. Watch old Brady boy, show him some love. No kissing. So, I don't know what it is. I really think this is just a common courtesy contract to dog. That's what I think it is. I think it's a common courtesy. Let him rehab in Detroit, and you ain't expecting much. Or it's got to be a transition to safety. One or the other. Man, it went from being nice as hell one day to Tuesday being gloomy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'll be glad when the weather for sure break. I'm tired of this erratic ass weather. For real. But nonetheless. But yeah, I just think it's either he's switching to safety or it's just they just doing a common courtesy. This damn road, they fixed all these roads and shit. It's still raggedy as hell. This got to be one of the biggest scheming bullshits in America. Is how they do Michigan roads. But yeah, that's what I think, man. You can't count on him. Now there's no cornerback. Cornerback is pretty much all athleticism. You got to be an athlete. And when them dudes start to drop, their athleticism started to drop off. You know, and you can't tackle, it's over with. Unless you're playing in the Tampa 2 system like Rondé Barber. But you have somebody go man to man and follow somebody up the field one-on-one, and you ain't got them knees or that speed no more, it's hard to just focus on your instincts and ball skills in position, especially if you don't got supreme physical talent like a Richard Sherman or Jalen Ramsey. It's hard, especially when you don't come in the league as a burner too. See, Darrell Green came in the league as a burner. You know, Darrell Green came in the league as a burner. That's different. So his slowdown is just like, he probably was a 4.2. That slowdown was like a 4.4. Probably a 4.4 flat, 4.39. That's his slowdown. You know, but Mosley, he a good tackler, but I just think this is a common courtesy for him to rehab in Detroit. That's what I think it is. If they count on him to come in and contribute any as a corner, man, y'all gonna have the same problems you had last year. So either he going to safety, or they prepping him as a corner. One or the other. One or the other. But that's just my humble opinion on it, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo, CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support everybody showing the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Like I said, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. And let me know what you think about the signing of Emmanuel Mosley in the comment section. Peace.